Awesome, ladies and gentlemen, Enclave Media Hub brings you much talent, and today we have a personality who has moved the movie industry to another level through educating personalities and making them much better in the film industry. Yes, hello, how are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you.
What could be your names?
Oh, my name is Ardo Leibowitz, head of Kampala Film School.
Okay. So how do you feel about being a change maker in Uganda?
I think those are big words. I think I think Ugandans are fairly good at being their own change makers.
Okay.
I don't think they need people like me or this skin to do so.
Okay.
What I can do and what I hope to bring to the table is helping our students develop and find their voice, develop their voice, and then being able to articulate that voice.
Yeah. According to the students that you have mentored, have you seen any that have really performed very well here?
I'm very happy for Otim Gerald.
Yeah.
We were sort of dominating the best student film category,
Yeah.
4 out of 5 nominations.
Yeah.
But when it's somebody like him that maybe 3/4 of a year when I met them, when I was new at the school as well, and his ideas were good, and he was searching for ways how to express them, and then me helping him a little bit finding that out, because in the end it's his work, it's his creativity, it's his artistic voice that is in there. That makes me very happy to see.
By the way, talk about support. Which kind of support do you give these kids? Is it financial support or mentorship?
I'm the head of school, so I'm an educator. I've worked in the industry myself for years. I've been educating in different countries in the world, and now I'm here in Uganda trying to do the same thing. As much as I would say capacity building of also lecturers, how can you, because everybody is good in working in the industry, and then it's another quality, how do you help people to actually learn that craft? It's the same sports, but maybe it's a different position in the field.
Yeah. So in the next coming 2 years, where and which rate do you rate Ugandan movies?
Where and what?
Where do you see Ugandan movies and which type of rate do you rate? Past, let me say, 10% in Ugandan movies or 100%?
I think that's an interesting question that you can answer in different ways. If on the one hand you talk about the possibility of commercial success, building the industry, getting more professionalism in what people are doing, I think that can develop really quickly, because it is already developing really quickly. What I would be interested in seeing as well, and what I really wish for the industry here, is that I almost said we, but I'm on the sideline, that they recognize that truly authentic, original African stories, they don't need the formats of the US or standard storytelling. They need to find
the originality,
unique voices. There's a history of almost half a century of African cinema, and if there's one thing that I wish for Uganda, don't look at the US too much, because it's a different game. Look at what happened in that half a century of African cinema, what happened maybe a couple of decades before also in the international art house cinema, and how can you create an industry here in which those two things, sort of professionalism and authenticism, they can coexist.
So ladies and gentlemen, as we talk about film, the head of school is talking about originality and the concept of keeping our culture as something that is trending. Let's not copy the Westerners, but let's keep it original. Authenticity is what we have to do. Let's talk film. It's the Enclave Media Hub. Hola.
Enclave Media Hub.